And bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were still gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare of arms bursting in air, it proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the years that Roxbury is the seas to us so dear. Apostle full of hurry, what the days that we spent here. We will work for dear old Roxbury, and float the colors bold, for the colors of our high school are the dark blue and the gold.
Family and friends, teachers and administration, Board of Education, and fellow students. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Roxbury Class of 2016 Commencement Ceremony. I'm Amy Pilrun, and I have been the Class of 2016 President for the past 4 years. When I sat down to write this speech, I was halted by a complete mental block. This block, however, was not caused by a lack of topics to speak upon, but by an overwhelming amount to talk about. The Class of 2016 knows nothing but greatness, ranging from sports to academics to music and beyond. Simply put, there is no way I could acknowledge the notable achievements of this class in a minute and a half. My peers have mastered the art of high school. For the past 4 years, we have been learning in and out of the classroom, and now, just in time to graduate, we have it down to a science. But what lies ahead? All we know is high school. Roxbury is our cozy comfort zone that we're used to. It's natural to be scared. maybe even mortified of what's to come. What is life after high school? The great band Bowling for Soup has some advice for us. Nothing changes but the faces, the names, and the trends. High school never ends. Don't get me wrong, life will not be 75-minute rotations of staring at windowless walls. That part of high school I can guarantee will end. What will last on is the way we deal with life. We all know how to deal with high school. That's a breeze now. The unknown ahead seems so daunting, but don't worry, guys. It's the same as what we just came from. Find comfort in that. The time has come, everyone. We've been waiting for 4 years to hear our names read out as we walk across the stage. So the administration kindly asks the audience to refrain from excessive noise making during the ceremony. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2016.
Naturally, I would like to start off with a couple of thanks, but I promise I will keep it short. First, I would like to thank all of the teachers I've ever had over the years. It all started with Miss Brazier, my kindergarten teacher, then Miss Friend, my first grade teacher, then Miss Graba, my second grade teacher, I'm only kidding. I speak on behalf of the whole student body to all the teachers when I say that we wouldn't be here today without you, and that we are lucky to have the kinds of educators who can teach the lessons that truly matter. The lessons that extend beyond the bounds of the classroom to life. Of course, I would like to thank my family for always being there and supporting me. My parents especially, I couldn't have done it without you. I do want to give a quick shout out to my family, my parents, for my sake, because it is their 30th wedding anniversary today. Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. I love you. I am the youngest of 5, so I guess today I'm proof that you really do have to keep working at something before you finally get it right. Thanks for saving the best for last. It is crazy to think that just 4 years ago, this day seemed so far away. It was 4 years ago that we were all tiny freshmen walking through the doors of RHS, wondering what high school would be like. We were mixed with feelings of excitement, fear, and curiosity for what was to come. Throughout the years, I think that we have all found our individual places and groups that we belong to. I've been fortunate enough to have had the unique perspective of belonging to multiple groups. And I think one of the best things about high school is that it provides you with the opportunity to truly find yourself. Whether it be playing a sport on this turf field, performing on the stage, or just being with a group of people you can really relate to, most of us have found our place. Fortunately for many of the students here, this has happened. And for those that haven't had the same opportunity yet, I encourage you not to worry, for even though you may not realize it yet, your experience here has helped to shape you to be open to the possibilities for whichever path you choose. When it comes to thinking about what comes next as we move on to college or the workforce, I am sure a lot of us go back to feeling like those scared freshmen walking into high school for the first time. A lot of people see this as a daunting transition and an inevitable end to a cherished time in their life. However, I do not see it this way. We have all made memories and friends in high school that we will never forget, and high school will always be an important time in our lives. This time is a crossroads for us, as we have the opportunity to continue down our current path or change course and look for ways to reinvent ourselves. We have truly had some great times together. I think this past year, everyone in our class got a little closer, bonding over the shared fear of this all being over soon. I know I have made more memories this year than any of my others. I am sure that at Senior Shore, a lot of people have some things they will never remember, while others have some things they can never forget, despite their best attempts. A sugar rush from drinking too much apple juice will do that to you. In all seriousness, these are the years that will never be forgotten, and they have shaped us into the young adults we are today. We may be going our separate ways and leaving this high school, but we are not leaving each other, and we are certainly not leaving as the same people that walked in those doors 4 years ago. I think it is extremely important as we take this next step to always remember who we are. While life after high school is undoubtedly a change, it does not mean that we have to. I think the great thing about what comes next is that no matter where we go, whether it be college, the military, or the workforce, we have a blank slate. While I stress that we do not have to change, that doesn't mean we can't. The next few years of our lives hold countless new friends and memories to be made. I hope that everyone will always remember that regardless of how far away we go, we will always be able to call Roxbury home, and the doors will always be open. No matter where we all end up, and despite whatever the future holds for us, I will always be proud to know that just 4 years ago, we all started this journey at the doors of Roxbury High School together. Congratulations, Roxbury High School class of 2016. We did it.
Good afternoon, Board of Education members, members of the clergy, members of Roxbury's Town Council and Mount Arlington's Town Council, administrators, teachers, family, friends, and most importantly, the students of the class of 2016. Welcome to the day of graduation. Beginning today, seniors, you embark on a new phase in your life. You are entering a whole new level of responsibility, of decision-making, and of independence. It's exciting, it's wonderful, and it's scary. In this day and age of speed, of instantaneous pictures, of on-the-spot recording of life, of instant gratification, let's take one moment to look around and just be here. Take one moment to look out at that audience of family and friends that came to celebrate you. Take one moment to recognize and appreciate the teachers and administrators who have provided opportunities to make this day possible. Look at your classmates. You will cross paths again in the most unusual places, and you will share stories about these times and each other's future experiences. In this wonderful moment, seniors, you are all changing and will play a new role in life. It's an amazing day. And today, like during any of the momentous events in your future, you will be given advice by those who have lived a little longer and experienced a little more. So here is my advice, and since you will receive so much, I've made it easy for you to remember it by drawing on who you already are, the mighty Gales. For G, I suggest generosity. Be generous in every sense of the word, in what you do, in what you say, in giving your time, in giving your energy, in listening, in loving, in laughing. Be generous. Give away smiles, give away kind words, offer a helping hand. In every book I've ever read about success, the final chapter is always the same. When you've accomplished your goals and achieved happiness, reach back and help others. I've always found it curious that it's the final chapter. Why wait? Why not start out successful and happy by being generous to others? Poet John Holmes tells us there is no exercise better for the heart than reaching down and lifting other people up. For the letter A, my advice centers on appreciation. Appreciate all that you have, your life, those in your life, a future of possibilities, the freedoms of our country, the opportunities that you experienced here at Roxbury High School. Appreciate all of the wonders of life, from a stranger's kindness to a glorious sunset. Life doesn't happen to you. It happens for you. Take time to notice and appreciate it. Don't forget to say thank you every chance you get. Life goes by so quickly, and taking time to stop and appreciate it helps slow it down and makes it more fully experienced. Generosity, Gales. Appreciation, Gales. And for the letter E, I offer enthusiasm. As an English teacher, I would share one of my favorite quotes by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Nothing great can ever be achieved without enthusiasm. Don't be afraid to step into the world of uncertainty. Reality shifts every day. Meet these changes with enthusiasm, a spirit of adventure, a spirit of curiosity, a spirit of exploration. Travel the world, try different foods, join clubs, explore new hobbies, meet new people, share ideas. Those with enthusiasm seize the day and enjoy the journey. Follow your own path. Don't let anyone dampen your enthusiasm. You decide how others will impact you. Hold on to your enthusiasm for your dreams. Welcome to the letter L. Everyone can guess the word I've selected for L. It is the most powerful feeling in the world, so L can only stand for love. Since life is a journey filled with surprises and we really don't know what lies around the corner, it is best to avoid the regret of not telling those you love how much you love them. But people are funny about the word love. They like to keep it tucked away like a precious antique. They leave it wrapped up in a box so that it doesn't get ruined, broken, or lost. I say, bring it out, put it on display, use it lavishly for a very simple reason. I know that if I died today, the last words my family heard me say were, I love you. Have no regrets. Bring it out into the light. It's amazing the brilliance and power it has. So there you have it, Gales, class of 2016. Be generous, be appreciative, be enthusiastic, love relentlessly. And for the letter S, I offer you to stay strong, be safe, and smile. You've made it. Congratulations.
Superintendent Radlick, and members of Central Administration, Mr. Swanson and his administrators and staff of Roxbury High School, members of the Roxbury and Mount Arlington Boards of Education, members of both town councils, members of the clergy, teachers at every grade level who touched the lives of these graduates and influenced them and how they learned, honored parents, relatives, and friends of the graduates, and esteemed members of the class of 2016. Greetings from the Board of Education. I'll be brief. High school graduation is always a time of celebration and gratitude. These young men and women behind me have much to celebrate. They have established themselves as an outstanding record of achievement and success in academics, athletics, and the arts. Anyone who attended the awards programs a few weeks back couldn't help but be impressed by the accomplishments and awards of this class. They are awesome. These graduates are also celebrating the promise of things yet to come, whether it be further study at the college level, more training for a career, service in our country's military, or entering the workforce. It is also a time of gratitude by the graduates to the many dedicated teachers, coaches, directors, and advisors who helped to shape them to be the individuals that they are. Most of all, they are grateful to their parents, families, and friends for supporting them in so many ways, especially during high school, driving them to practices, meetings, and events, and preparing meals at all hours so they could participate on the teams or in the clubs and activities. I even suspect there are some parents who are also grateful that their child is really getting a diploma. Sociologists tell us that the decisions made by young people between the ages of 18 and 25 will influence the rest of their lives. This is a time of defining yourselves as individuals and making choices that will determine future success and happiness. I'd like to share with you a few thoughts. Life is not meant to be a spectator sport. You will have numerous opportunities to get involved in your education, your community, and the world at large. Ben Bernanke, former chair of the Federal Reserve Board, maintains, if your uniform isn't dirty, you haven't been in the game. Be a participant in life so that when you die, the preacher doesn't have to make things up about you. Some people are afraid of involvement because of fear of failure. J.K. Rowling, who gave us the highly creative Harry Potter stories, wrote, "It is impossible to live without failing at something." Many famous people in history failed at times, such as Albert Einstein, who it is said failed a course in math. Winston Churchill repeated 8th grade. Harry Truman failed at business. And yes, even Donald Trump has experienced failure at some point in his life. But they and many others picked themselves up, learned from their failures, and went on. Strive for excellence in all you do, not for perfection. There is no such thing as perfection, and if you keep seeking it, you will become frustrated and obsessive, if not totally disappointed. Be a lifelong learner. You can never have too much education or training. Having more than the minimum requirements will open doors for you in terms of self-fulfillment, job opportunities, and career advancement. Realize and accept that life is not fair. Things may happen to you that you least expect. Deal with them and move on. Lastly, whatever you decide to do, don't do it because you're good at it. Do it because you have a passion for it, and then you'll become good at it. Television personality and comedian Louis Black advises us to pursue whatever it is that you want to do with your life. It is the only secret to happiness that I know, except for maybe true love. That and maybe having the amazing health insurance plan that our congressmen have. On behalf of the Roxbury Board of Education, we wish each and every member of the graduating class much success and happiness in your future. You are a talented, outstanding, amazing group of men and women who will one day do great things for yourselves and for our world. Congratulations to the class of 2016.
Sadly, I need these glasses now to be able to do this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we will recognize the 4-year Renaissance Award recipients. Each of the students whose name I will call has earned a 3.75 grade point average in each year of high school. So 3.75, what's the big deal? Well, most of these students carry a course load of 8 classes. Without considering honors credit for certain courses, a pupil who gets 7 A's and 1 B achieves a 3.85 average, slightly higher than that which I will recognize today. 7 A's, and 1 B for a final average for every year for 4 years. Impressive indeed. They received the medallion that they wear now at the Senior Awards program a week or so ago. But I'm asking them to stand when I call their name, and since there are, I think, 83 of them, please hold your applause until the end. Amanda Acevedo, Nicholas Aquavella, Michael Alecci, Alexis Anderson, Chelsea Arteglair, Zachary Beccaro, David Barnes, Amanda Bendel, Claudia Brodziak, Daniela Carter, Carly Saruk, Juliet Castro, Victoria Catano, Jack Clevenger, Taylor Coakley, David Colwell, Caitlin Consollier, Callie Cromer, Riley Cummis, Christopher Dacey, Thomas Daly, Ryan Decker, Danielle DeGiorgio, Grant Dixon, Brielle Dreschler, Gabrielle Faraci, Olivia Faraci, Aislinn Fay, Tanya Flatt, Aaron Gaffney, Anna Gelbad, Daniel Giuliano, Joseph Gomez, Julianne Gorgas, Thomas Graff, Deanna Graziani, Jenna Kahila, Erica Katzenbach, Cole Kaufman, Thomas Larkin, Kent Libby, Allison Longo, Carly Longo, Stephen Lorraine, Anissa Lukos, Daniel Lupo, Christy Lee Mayella, Brianna Manzo, Joelle Marston, Kathleen Mayer, Amanda Molina, Neil Molengata, Lydia Musmano, Owen Nichols, Grace O'Donnell, Melissa Ocampo, Alexandra Otto, Koshel Parikh, Tucker Parr, Wendy's Paulino, Amy Pilrun, Jack Polivu, Justin Raimundo, Cassandra Wren, Gianna Rinaldi, Alyssa Rose, Mark Ruglio, Thomas Rust, Megan Schneider, Jordan Seagrave, Kate Shirky, Danae Sixco, Elmy Sophies, Hallie Smith, Zachary Tedesco, Penelope Theodoropoulos, Ryan Tom, Albert Tran, Nina Tresenti, Abigail Teresi, Joshua Wendt, Benjamin Yang, Connor Young. Scholars all.
So besides the weather, there's something else that makes today's ceremony greater than last year. A select group of people who've been our greatest role models, supporters, and friends. They've ensured that even though many of us still can't hand in a paper with our name on it, we are not kept from receiving a slightly cooler piece of paper with our name on it. Our teachers are back, the sun is out. Roxbury, we are always better off when our teachers are happy. Hello, friends. I want you to take a look at this moment. This is the Kodak that encapsulates your life up until this point. Here you are, sitting next to the same person you sat next to at Step Up, Spelling Bee, History Bowl, during your second grade assemblies. Take a look at them. Congratulate them. Admire how they have grown, matured, maybe some more than others. If they smell, appreciate the fact that this is probably the last time you will be sitting next to them. If they are your best friend, make a promise that it won't be. Appreciate this moment. It is what you worked countless hours, exhausted your mental capacity, and sacrificed your sleep for. I hope that you find it has all been well worth it. There are 3 lessons I want you to remember, class of 2016. I'll list them to make it simple. My gift to you, a real-life version of Spark Notes. Warning, they are all pretty cheesy. Number 1, always smile. On your best days, on your worst days. On the days when you aren't exactly sure if getting out of bed is worth the effort, smile. When you are convinced that this world is just an endless arrangement of obstacles set out to get you, smile. Because even when you can't find a single reason to, you can become that reason for someone else. Number 2, believe in yourself. It's a cliche, I'll give you that. It's also vital if you want to get anywhere in life. It will be difficult, at times even seemingly impossible. I promise you, it is worth it. If there's one person you trust in your life, let it be yourself. If there are 2 people, let it be your mom. But don't just trust yourself, love yourself. Question and criticize yourself. Be your own best friend, and when necessary, your own worst enemy. Always be yourself, even if you're not exactly sure who that is yet. I promise it will come to you. Equally as cliche, number 3, follow your dreams. Emphasis on your. These 18 years seem like both a second and an eternity ago. Life works in oxymorons like that. We are constantly changing, learning, adapting. You are not the same person you were 4 years ago when you entered Roxbury High School, and you shouldn't be. Today we celebrate the accumulation of many yesterdays, but we also celebrate the beginning of many tomorrows. We are too young to not take chances and too old to live with regrets. So don't do anything you cannot justify with the entirety of your being. Find what motivates you from the center of your core and stick with it. I promise your passions will never fail you. Now friends, take a look at the eyes staring back at you. You are not alone in the celebration of your success, and you never have been. From Girl Scouts to ballet, basketball, soccer, race car driving, to class field trips, packed lunches, first kisses, first heartbreaks. Your greatest cheerleaders have always known you are capable of making it to today. Do me a favor and thank them. We never would have made it here on our own, and I'm not just saying that because my mom drove me here today. Parents, I'll let you in on a little secret, one that you might already know. Some of us will go on to college or work. We will call you frequently, but only when we aren't sure how to do something. Yes, we want to go out, explore, find purpose, and all those other existential teenage things. We also want to come home and show you all that we have learned. We want you to see how much we have grown. We want to surprise you, and we want you to be proud of us. Returning home will be the greatest show and tell of our lives. Friends, I find it incredible how in one way or another we have all played a role in each other's lives. And as we embark on this journey, albeit to very different destinations, this network only grows. The impact pervades, the legacy becomes just a bit more concrete. What happens in Roxbury will never truly stay in Roxbury. And I take this Kodak, this small little moment, as the first of many of our successes. And now I would like to invite the class of 2016 and class of 2017 officers for the transfer of class leadership. President, Amy Pilron, Jamie Fibel. Vice President, Lucas Rowe, Belina Ong. Treasurer, Penelope Theodoropoulos, Sarah Bassanese. Corresponding Secretary, Jacqueline Ennis, Haley McCrae. Recording Secretary, Carly Saruk, Samantha Spica. Sergeant at Arms, standing in for Victoria Cahill, John Friend, and Brooke Stillman. Thank you all.
Good afternoon, classmates, parents, teachers, swan dog. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. If you didn't spark note the book like the rest of us, you might think Charles Dickens was talking about high school. I'm not necessarily qualified to offer advice about our future, but I'd like to think I've learned some lessons these last 4 years. Take a moment to imagine freshman you. Young, nervous, probably a little ugly. If we could build a time machine, what would you say to your younger self about the next 4 years of your life? An open letter to the class of 2016. High school is full of firsts and lasts. First date with that girl or boy who you change your route in the hallway for. First time driving without your parents. First heartbreak by said girl or boy. Last lap walking around the track for gym. Last time taking the SAT. Last band or choir concert. These years are not easy. You'll fight with your parents. Your best friend will call you in the middle of the night asking for your help. Ken Wu will get hit by a car. But these are the challenges that usher you into adulthood, perhaps before you realize you are ready. Then, I think, there are experiences inherent to growing up in Roxbury. You'll complain about the windows, you'll complain about being dress-coded, you'll complain that Mr. Kelly was mean to you today. You'll literally die in AP Chem and then realize you use words like literally, lit, and dank far from their intended meaning. You'll lose sleep, but you'll learn an important lesson for college. I'll do it later does not mean 2 a.m. the morning before class. Red Bull and Dunkin' will not save you. You will have teachers and advisors and coaches that will break you, make you, push you, and inspire you. They will believe in abilities you didn't know you had. Likewise, there will be people that tell you, people like you from schools like yours don't get into Stanford, and you'll prove them wrong. By the time you're a senior, you'll waste your open lunch money at Panera, and you'll play Frisbee at Horseshoe Lake, and you'll dance with Miss T at prom. You'll go down the shore, driving with the windows down and warm air blowing through your hair. You'll have those moments where every ounce of your hard work feels absolutely worth it. Tomorrow is the first day of the rest of your life. You don't have to know what you're doing. I mean, your parents are gladly paying $200,000 for you to find yourself. Most people that seem to have everything all figured out are faking it, and you will likely take a more circuitous route to your destination than you're anticipating. But I know that you'll be successful, because I've seen the spring musicals, the volleyball games, the Friday night lights. In this class lies undeniable passion, talent, and perseverance. It's been an honor watching many of you blossom from your braces-laden Lincoln Roosevelt years to the extraordinary individuals you are today. No matter what your future plans are, go forth and chase new experiences. Be humble, be grateful, and be kind to others and yourself. Question the status quo. Go vote in the presidential election in November. Most of all, do not let others tell you what you can and cannot accomplish because of your background. Strive always to be better than you were yesterday. I can offer no better parting words than those of Steve Jobs. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Cultivate the life that makes you happiest. Whether you're staying nearby or you will be spending the next 4 years closer to the West Coast, best coast, don't forget your roots. Thanks for the memories, the laughs, and the endless support. It's been a great run, but this is only the beginning.
This is the good part. So, good afternoon, scholars. Each year I elect to share a few thoughts with the graduating class prior to declaring you fit for graduation. Often the inspiration for those words arises in the weeks or sometimes even days before the ceremony. This year I was moved by the words of many of you students who have offered in different venues very important messages. Did you know that 37 of your teachers were nominated for a Teacher of the Year recognition this year? And most of those nomination letters were composed by students. It was remarkable to read that, it was remarkable to read that almost all of the students were commending their teacher nominee, not for teaching them algebra or history or financial literacy, but instead for teaching life lessons, elements not found in the written curriculum. Later, at the top 10 dinner, I heard once again those same sentiments repeated by students who were talking about what they learned from their teachers. It is good that your reflections gravitate to those important lessons not found in the core content standards. For these lessons will serve you well in all that you do after you walk out the doors of RHS. You've learned that hard work, persistence, dedication, and practice made you more proficient in the concert hall, in the robotics arena, or on the playing field. You learned that cooperation, teamwork, and collaboration were keys to success, both inside and outside of the classroom. You came to understand that fairness, trustworthiness, compassion, and responsibility were character traits that made your interactions with others valuable as well as memorable. You learned that respect for one another, regardless of race, color, religion, ethnic persuasion, sexual orientation, or even disability, is really the key to a school community that promotes character and citizenship. So now it's time to take what you learned here, not just bio, not just Spanish, English, history, but those other life lessons too, and take them and apply them to the next stage of your life. Our nation and our world are sorely in need of those lessons, and we need you and your generation to teach others by example. There's a quote from one of my American heroes, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who said, "We must remember that intelligence is not enough. Intelligence plus character, that's the goal of true education." I believe that we at RHS have laid a solid foundation for you in both of those realms. We've taught you that when you make other people's lives better, your life is better. We taught you that the world is a better place when you build bridges between people and not walls. So as you move on with your lives, go forth and build bridges and make the world a better place. Members of the Board of Education and Mrs. Radelick, it is my honor to present to you the class of 2016. I certify that each of these students has fulfilled the requirements for graduation established by the state of New Jersey and by the Board of Education of Roxbury's Public Schools.
Jacqueline Ennis.
Michael V. Alechi.
Lucas J. Rowe.
Penelope K. Theodoropoulos.
Carly A. Saruk.
Christina E. Absalon.
Amanda Acevedo.
Andy V. Ackerman.
Nicholas Aquavella.
Jason A. Adama.
Nikki L. Alford.
Joshua Y. Allerling.
Zachary R. Amakias.
Selena M. Alvarado.
Kira J. Ammon.
Alexis S. Anderson.
Nicholas C. Anderson.
Jessie Rose Anderson.
Michael J. Andrzejczyk.
Nicole M. Appel.
Susan A. Areola Lugo.
Konstantinos Michael Arseneau.
Chelsea L. Artigler.
Semafa A. Ataja.
Jennifer M. Avery.
Zachary T. Beccaro.
Nicole A. Barbieri.
David J. Barnes.
Jake Barros.
Isaac Shaku Bayo.
Mateo Bedoya.
Jason A. Belcher.
Amanda R. Bendel.
Matthew R. Belowski.
Tyler R. Bizzari.
Sarah E. Black.
Stephanie R. Bogdan.
Taylor N. Bogensberger.
Eleazar J. Bondic.
Millen D. Borde.
Claudia Emily Berajuk.
Grant S. Bossard.
Samantha L. Rodiger.
Molly Ann Brown.
Tiara M. Bryant.
Matthew A. Buccieri.
Patrick R. Birdziak.
Nadine A. Bustamante.
Nicholas Casato.
Christiana D. Calabrese.
Gabrielle S. Canzaneri.
Sherby J. Capacillo.
Ryan T. Carestia.
Daniela Alexia Carter.
Juliet Castro.
Victoria R. Catano.
Natasha Marie Chaparro.
Sean D. Shakowski.
Jack C. Clevenger.
Ryan Andrew Clartier.
Taylor M. Coakley.
Christopher J. Cole.
Samantha C. Colonia.
David V. Colwell.
Caitlin N. Concilier.
Nicholas J. Corrente.
Callie Lynn Cromer.
Alex J. Cruz.
Derek M. Padilla.
Caitlin M. Colony.
Riley Nicole Cummis.
Richard F. Curto.
Christopher M. Dacey.
Kevin P. Delal.
Thomas G. Daly.
Christopher J. Dash.
Cynthia A. Davis.
Joshua M. Decker.
Ryan J. Decker.
Haley M. Del Corvo.
Rachel Nicole Della Sala.
Paul Michael Diapola.
Emily I. Derrick.
Maya Talia Deutsch.
Vanille S. Devalapali.
Cassandra E. Diaz.
Danielle A. DeGiorgio.
Brianna M. Delizia.
Grant S. Dixon.
Luke M. Dodd.
Brielle Dreschler.
Catherine E. Drury.
Sabrina Duke.
Kurt Eckert.
Laurel Ann K. Eckert.
Todd J. Eckert.
Sabrina M. Eli.
Jessica Ellersick.
Caroline E. Eske.
Gregory D. Falzerano.
Gabrielle A. Faraci.
Nicholas J. Faraci.
Olivia J. Faraci.
Ashlyn Willa Fay.
Robert P. Fazzini.
Jordan A. Faisal.
Corinne E. Finlay.
Tanya Flatt.
Allison Carolina Flores.
Gina N. Formasana.
Paul M. Fosmeyer.
Mia N. Fody.
Emmanuel Fotinas.
Megan C. Franzi.
John O. Friend.
Erin D. Gaffney.
Matthew J. Galante.
Daniel M. Galgano.
Mackenzie E. Garrity.
Hannah L. Gelband.
Savannah Summer Gibson.
Nicole M. Gill.
Daniel J. Giuliano.
Malik D. Goldberry.
Joseph A. Gomez.
Nicholas A. Gonzalez.
Julianne R. Gorgas.
Patrick B. Gormley.
Thomas J. Graff.
Robert G. Grant.
Deanna M. Graziani.
Brandon G. Gregory.
Daniel Norman Gust.
Chelsea L. Hance.
Amy M. Hardiman.
John B. Hardiman.
Kaylee D. Hayford.
Stephanie A. Hedden.
Sarah E. Hofkesang.
Shay E. Hoganson.
Terrence M. Hopkins.
Jonathan William Horseman.
Esteban Hoyas Hernandez.
Aziz S. Hussein.
Nicholas R. Ireton.
Carly A. Jackson.
Christopher L. Jenkins.
Cole T. Cadlock.
Bradley S. Kahn.
Jenna N. Kyla.
George Calabridrodis.
Erica L. Katzenbach.
Cole M. Kaufman.
Sierra M. Kennedy.
Sarah H. Kerr.
Tyler C. Ketch.
Muhammad Azair Khan.
Julia B. Kistner.
Janie M. Knapp.
Lauren E. Corman.
Mariana Kutsubis.
William Hamilton Croft.
Lorenzo J. Kurula.
Jared R. Kuipers.
Lara Consuelo E. Lalo.
Nicholas J. Lamana.
Thomas J. Larkin.
Lexi Lee Latner.
Claire E. Letgeb.
Kent John Libby.
Marissa E. Lindsay.
Austin Robert Little.
Caitlin R. Lloyd.
Christina E. LaBrace.
Allison E. Longo.
Melanie A. Lopez.
Desiree K. Longo.
Carly M. Longo.
Stephen M. Luring.
Aaron J. Lashiava.
Sarah J. Liu.
Anissa Lucas.
Matthew J. Lupinacci.
Daniel J. Lupo.
Jacqueline M. Maggi.
Caitlin R. McGuire.
Gaji M. Muhammad,
Christy Lee L. Mayella,
Nicholas P. Manka,
Autumn N. Monchi,
Jenna L. Manzi,
Brianna Manzo,
Andre Merrick,
Joelle C. Marston,
Frank J. Matera,
Richard J. Matera,
Kathleen Grace Mayer,
Aaliyah S. Mayo,
Jamie L. Mazzarisi,
Sean T. McFadden,
Lauren N. McGregor,
Amelia N. Medici,
Christopher S. Melchers,
Reagan K. Mendelson,
Madeline K. Mena,
Alex S. Meyer,
Carly D. Miller,
Thomas T. Miller,
Bianca Gia Miranda,
Amanda K. Molina,
Tanner R. Morgan,
Donald J. Morris,
Kevin W. Motzer,
Saeed Morangambo,
Neil S. Mulangata,
Lydia M. Masmano,
Ashley N. Nagy,
Sukanya K. Knapp,
Francis A. Neubauer,
Brielle E. Newkirk,
Owen T. Nichols,
Brianna B. Norris,
Jessica M. Nunez,
Kara R. O'Connor,
Grace C. O'Donnell,
Melissa Ocampo,
Ryan C. Orchard,
Harmony V. Odie,
Alexandra K. Otto,
Lauren M. Padron,
Brandon J. Palanchi,
Alexandra L. Palumbo,
Kashal N. Parikh,
Chase P. Paranello,
Tucker P. Parr,
Riley A. Passion,
Deep S. Patel,
Wendy's Paulino,
Michelle G. Paz,
Caitlin Noel Percival,
Matthew J. Pergolesi,
Ryan P. Pergolesi,
Alfonso J. Petracca,
Juliet N. Pettit,
Casey Lynn Pachita,
Michael J. Pashot,
Jack W. Polivio,
Riley E. Poskett,
Joseph R. Pritchard,
Joshua K. Rizaki,
Paige N. Pugliano,
Brian T. Quilty,
Jaylene I. Ramos,
Matthew L. Ranucci,
Justin A. Raimundo,
Michaela S. Riley,
Gabriella M. Reyes,
Jesse E. Reynolds,
Cassandra B. Ryan,
Gianna M. Rinaldi,
Anna Robertelli,
James P. Roberts,
Nasir N. Robinson,
Andrea Rodriguez,
Jason M. Rodriguez,
Rebecca J. Roan,
Alyssa Lauren Rose,
Kyle M. Rosenberg,
Jake H. Razone,
Craig J. Rumez,
Daniel M. Russo,
Stephanie T. Roy,
Sarah N. Rugel,
Mark Anthony Ruglio,
Stephen J. Rush,
Thomas J. Russ,
Gina A. Ruvolo,
Nicole A. Ruvolo, Riley J. 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 Ruvolo
Hunter A. Radefsky.
Hannah R. Safri.
Rael A. Sansone.
Christian M. Savino.
Brian Shantz.
Megan E. Schneider.
Rachel A. Sklar.
Peter V. Scorchiola.
Jordan M. Seagrave.
Olivia R. Serpa.
Mihir D. Shaw.
Taylor P. Shearstone.
Kate Elizabeth Sharkey.
Danae M. Cisco.
Emily C. Silfies.
Ethan H. Singer.
Christopher R. Sloop.
Charlotte L. Smith.
Hallie R. Smith.
Katrina I. Schneider.
Nicholas F. Spino.
Noelle M. Spinoza.
Megan C. Stanford.
Troy C. Stanich.
Rebecca E. Stetter.
Connor J. Stratt.
William J. Stewart.
Daniel W. Segru.
Zachary J. Tedesco.
Robert J. Tagliente.
Nicolo J. Tenorio.
Payson L. Tenza.
Jeremy S. Sogod.
Jason A. Tewksbury.
Brian S. Tom.
Brian R. Thompson.
Julia M. Totaro.
Bianca I. Torres.
Albert N. Tran.
Kenneth T. Trina.
Derek J. Tricarico.
Nina F. Trisenti.
Teresa N. Tumanello.
Elizabeth A. Tucker.
Stephen Tyther.
Abigail A. Teresi.
John M. Vaccaro.
Nicole Page Uvinio.
Amanda L. Van Winkle.
Erin M. Valentino.
Yanira A. Vizueta.
Alyssa S. Vichadomi.
Andrew G. Von Olin.
Benjamin N. Votman.
Thomas J. Walsh.
Ponce Ibrahim.
Matthew C. Ward.
Dale Stephen Walker.
Catherine M. Wildbecker.
George Milwaukee Waweri.
Eric T. Wheatley.
Joshua A. Wen.
Jordan C. Williams.
Brendan C. Williams.
Stephanie M. Wilson.
Stephanie E. Williams.
Sean M. Womer.
Joseph M. Wolf.
Jessica Nancy Wise.
Kenneth Wu.
Brandon Yaw.
Benjamin A. Yang.
Joseph A. Zaccarino.
Connor J. Young.
Rachel R. Smith.
Ryan M. Zink. And Amy C. Pilleran.
Amy!